This course is broken up into 3 main sections. The first is the introduction, where we go through, look at an overview of Django, where to download it, how to install it, and jump right in with building a simple website so you can really see what it's all about. The next section is the fundamentals, which is really the meat of the course. We get into a lot of use of the Django framework. We create a new site. We make use of classes, inheritance. We create templates. We see how to use static locations and how to reference libraries that we've been referencing on the web to then reference them locally. Then finally, we end with a database-driven website. So we take what we've done in the fundamentals section, that content there that we've created, and put it into the database and see how to do that, how to make it come up into the website. So let's look at these sections in a little bit more detail. Starting with the fundamentals, there's a few areas we're going to go over. And as I mentioned before, this is pretty much the core of the course. So one of the first things we do is create a class to hold our content. So we'll see how to do that, how to create properties on that class, and then make use of that class through the website. We get into Bootstrap. So we integrate it to give our site a consistent look to make it also responsive. We get into laying out. This goes back to use with Bootstrap. So we make use of the Bootstrap columns and eventually start working our way into our final layout. We make use of cycles and conditions, which are really like loops, and we have some conditional logic we want to look for as we're iterating through the different pieces of content that we've created. We make use of inheritance because we create a base template that has the layout of our website, and then the additional pages, the about, the news, even the home, are going to use that base template through inheritance. Then we see how do you take libraries you're referencing on the web, such as jQuery and Bootstrap, and store them locally so your site's pretty much contained. Next, we'll get into the database-driven section. So in here, we start off with preparing for a database-driven site. For this, there's a few things we're going to do. We have our class that we've created and have been working mostly off of static instances of the class and static data. Now we're going to make changes in preparation for moving all that into the database. Then finally, once we get to a point, we can actually start adding data to the database. We'll do it through the admin section of the website. So we'll just click the table that we want to add something into, which in this case will be an articles table, and we'll start adding that data and then watch as it comes back up into the website based on the changes we've made from a static website to a database-driven website. So that is an overview of the course. Let's go ahead and get into it.